Good morning. This is Linda Kay, and this video is going to be about the books I got from the library, books that I bought myself, and some magazines I got from my library. And I thought I would do like a book haul type video. So here we go. And of course, Buttercup, my child, had to come and investigate. And I'm drinking coffee out of this book mug, and it's really cool. And it says eat, read, repeat. Wait a minute. Hang on. Eat, read, sleep, repeat. That's what it says. And I love it. This is my favorite coffee mug. I drink my coffee or tea out of it every single day. And you can see my TV in the background. Okay, I'm a Buttercup, stop. Stop. He was rubbing his face on the corner of my iPad. Okay, the book, I'm going to talk about the book that I bought. Okay, one of the books that I bought is called Dragons of Autumn Twilight. It's a Dungeons and Dragons Dragonlance book, and it's by Margaret Weis and Tracy Hickman. And here's the book. I got this from Amazon. Here's the back of it. I love their books. And I used to have all of the Dragonlance books when I lived in my first apartment, but due to a fire at my apartment place was not my fault. It had old wiring in it. I had all of the Dragonlance books, so now I'm sort of collecting them, buying them per se, and you can see my my cat in the background. His name is Buttercup. He had to do a video bomb every time I make a video. So yeah, and I love these Dragonlance books. They are so good, and they are my type of book to read. Okay, next book that I bought, and I got from Amazon, is called The War That Saved My Life, and it is a Newbery Honor book. And the author is Kimberly Brubaker Bradley. And then here is the back of it. I'm sort of collecting all of the Newbery Honor book or the Newbery Award winner books. So, and this looks interesting, and I do want to read this. So that's another one that I bought. And one of the books that I'm reading, and I hope I got the other, yeah I do. One of the books that I'm reading that I bought is called the Diva Serves High Tea, and it's by Krista Davis. Now I got this from Amazon. So here's the cover, and it's a cozy mystery. So I read some this morning in this book. I'm on chapter 3. So I will continue reading this the rest of this day. Another book that I bought is Dragons at Crumbling Castle and Other Tales by Terry Pratchett. And I bought this from Amazon. And there's a really cute picture on the back. It says, I don't know, a snail or something. So it's really cute. I've been wanting to read this, and hang on a minute. There's like illustrations in it. You know, I love books that has illustrations in it. I don't like books that does not. And on the back it says, this collection of 14 funny and inventive tales from the acclaimed author Sir Terry Pratchett. And it is, okay. You know, and it has like writing like this in it. So yeah, I cannot wait until I read this book. And it's an easy read. You know, and some of it is in bold black print. My cat is being goofy. So I'm excited to read that one. And then another book that I bought. I love Amish books. They're light romance books, they're mysteries, anything that has to do with Amish books, I just love them. And I have been to Chippewa, and this is called Falling to Pieces by Manetta Chapman. And it is a Chippewa Amish mystery. So I just had to get it because Chippewa is in my state. And it's probably about, maybe, I think it's like an hour and a half away from where I live. And it's all Amish, flea market, shops, stores, restaurants, everything is Amish. And it's a really neat place to go. And this is book 1, I think it is, in the series. So I'm looking forward to reading this one too. And another one that I'm currently reading is The Printed Letter Bookshop by Catherine Ray. And I got this from Amazon. And here's what it looked like. I buy most of my books from Amazon. Because I belong to the Amazon Prime, so I get free shipping. So this book, okay, compared to Okay, compared to this one, this goes, I read this one a little bit faster. I don't know why, but I do. Well, when it comes to cozy mysteries, I can read them pretty fast. This one here, it is a really good, excellent book. I highly recommend this book, but it is slow going, and I think it's on kind of the print, the long chapters. The chapters are split up, and so like, okay, I am on, just a minute. Okay, I'm on chapter 7. So here is in the first part of the chapter called Madeline. And then 3 pages down the line, there's another section called Claire. And so this, and the print is not that big, kind of small. Of course, I'm showing it upside down. So it is slow going. So what I do when it comes to these type of books, what I do is I read 10 pages every morning, and then and that way I read them in the book, and I'll eventually get the book finished. And there are 23 chapters in this book, and it is a 324 pages in it. If you count from page 1 to the very last page, it's 324 pages. So actually, I have, and of course the last chapter is real short, so you can see where I'm at. So I have this many pages to read. There are actually pages to read. So, and I read my 10 pages this morning. So I'm on the section called Claire, and I'm on page 110. So this is a really good book. I mean, I am really enjoying it, and it gets really interesting. And of course, there's a cat on the cover, and it's black. But I pretend that it's Buttercup on the book. But I love the cover of this book. It is so neat. I got this from Amazon. And then there is, and it says on the back, love, friendship, and family find a home at the Printed Letter Bookshop. And then there is like a little coffee cup. So I just love books like these. Now, on to the library books. I go to my county library to get my book because they have music CDs, they have, real magazines. They have movies, they have graphic novels, they have nonfiction books, they have children's books, and they get new books in all of the time. And my county library is only 15 minutes away, but the library itself belongs to the county library. And so it's a great big network of libraries within the county. And they have a website which I dearly, dearly love. They show the full view of all the new books. They show the books that they have ordered. They show the audiobook. They show the children's books. I mean, you name it, it's on their website, and I love it. And so one of the books that I discovered through their website, I don't have COVID. I'm having trouble with my throat swallowing, and so I'm supposed to go in for a swallow test whenever they get it scheduled. One of the books that I discovered on their website was I did not know nothing about until just last week, and the series is called Dragon Masters, and it's by Tracy West, Tracey, West, West. And one of the books I got in that series was not book 1, it's book 14, and called Land of the Spring Dragon. And this is a really cute, illustrated book, and it's really easy to read. You know, anybody, children on, through adult can read it, and here's some more illustrations. This book is full of illustrations. I mean, every page is illustrated. I read this book in one day. And there are, oh shoot, I forgot. I'm saying like 20 books in this series. I got them all written down. So I actually started, the 20-some books in this series. So I actually put on hold book number 1, and of course they don't mention the books in the back of the book. Darn it. But yeah, I ordered book number 1 in this series. So I read this one, and I'm gonna start with book number 1, and it is in. I put it on hold, and it's in. So I gotta go pick it up sometime between now and the weekend. I love these type of books. They're my favorite. So that's a library book. And then here is another library book that I got from my county library. It's called Atlanta of the Distant Sea by Aaron and Twada Kelly. And this is a real easy this is a real easy book to read, and it has illustrations in it. And the print is real easy to read. The font size is perfect. And even though it's a 300-some page book, 383 pages in it. No, 384. It's a real easy, and throughout the book, there are sections, and like this one here, and they're like 2 to 3 pages long. It's kind of like an introduction before each section of the book, and then the next chapter follows it. So, they're throughout the entire book, after so many chapters. And it is a really good book, and they consider this as somewhere, I don't know where I've seen it at, but they consider this as a children's book, and to me, this is more like a middle grade book, and I and I do highly recommend it because it is really good. Now that's another library book, and that's from my county library. And then I got this non-fiction book, and it's called Zero Sugar Cookbook, and it has some really nice recipes in it. And by David Zinchenko. And I found some really good recipes in this book. They got, and everything from grilled to, like peanut butter, banana, oatmeal smoothies. And none of these recipes have sugar in them. And like they have a pizza pie. That's made with whole wheat thin spaghetti, lean pork, no sugar, and a pizza sauce or tomato sauce. So yeah, I found some really neat recipes. Another one is baked goat cheese salad. Now, these are some really neat recipes in there. So those are my county library books that I got, which will be going to the library, back to the library, probably Friday. Because I got 3 books to get picked up at the library. And then the magazine that I got from my county library is Discover. And this is June 2021 issue. National Geographic This is August of 2021 issue. Got it from my county library. My favorite magazine. It's called Tea Time. And this is July, August of 2021. And another magazine that I got, and Smithsonian. And this is July, August of 2021. I love to get these magazines, and they get them in every single month or every 2 months. It depends on, you know, what they're paying for. So those are all of my county library checkouts. And I got 4 books on hold. 3 of them came in. 1 has not come in. So on Friday, I will return these, and I will pick up my 3 books that are on hold. And one of the books that I'm getting is The Girl on the Train by Paula Hawkins. So, and I can't remember what the other 2 were. And then from my local library, I got Forgotten in Death by J.D. Robb. This is the latest book that she wrote. And I can get this. I started reading this, but I don't know. There's something about this book that's hard for me to hold. And the print is not that big. Kind of small. A little bit hard on my eyes. So, and since this is the last book, the latest book that she wrote, I'm sure it's not going to be the last. I am going to start with book number 1, and I think I am going to get these on audio CD from my library. So, because I do want to start with book number 1. And I do like to listen to my audio CDs because I can, like, do my countercross while I'm listening to it. So those are all the books, magazines that I got from between my county library and my local library. But my preference of the library is my county library, because my local library uses, they're by themselves. They're not in with any county library at all. And they belong to the Evergreen Library System. Well, the Evergreen Library System, you have to wait a week after you put a book on hold. It doesn't matter whether it's old or new, before you can go pick it up. And they only come on Tuesdays. That's it. Just Tuesdays. Plus, it takes 6 months before you can read a new book that has just came out. Whereas my county library, I can put a book on hold, and within 3 days' time, it will come in. If they don't have it in their library, only 3 days, sometimes only 2, sometimes only 1 day. And they show the new book that they get in, and I can get them immediately. I don't have to wait for 6 months. because the book that they show on their website are all new books that they have gotten in, and I can put them on hold and get it the next day or 2 days later. So that's the reason why I prefer my county library. And it's only 15 minutes from where I live at. So, and today is rainy, cold. Oh, and by the way, today is Tuesday, September the 21st of 2021. And my cat, Buttercup, is guarding the front door because I have the inside front door open. Because she likes to go out on the porch. So that will be it for today. And I hope you liked what you see. Thank you for watching my video. And I appreciate all of my new subscribers. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.